Hello and welcome to this week's video. We are going to be talking about leadership habits, 8 powerful strategies that you can use to develop discipline and focus. My video is going to help you to look at how can you prioritize and focus on developing discipline and focus as a leader. So we are going to cover interesting topics such as the importance of setting goals, creating routines, staying motivated, dealing with distractions, and other strategies for success. As a listener, you can be able to expect to gain valuable insights into your own leadership development journey and take away some tangible tips that you can apply right away. So, this video is designed to help you as a leader develop the skills needed for long term success and improved satisfaction coming from a disciplined life. So, who is Pinnacle Executive Coaching? Pinnacle Executive Coaching. I'm the lead coach. My name is Triza Kuka, and my mission is really to help high achieving executives to overcome their fear of failure and enable them to feel confident and in charge of their team, in charge of their personal life, in charge of their success. I have a program called the Dare to Lead Circle, and all this is done within 6 weeks. You are able to come out without feeling overwhelmed, without stress inside my Dare to Lead Circle. And I have 4 main pillars that I use in the Dare to Lead Circle. We have a deep depth awareness, a blueprint, where we actually just begin the journey with um, an insightful analysis of who you are as a leader through the use of a 360-degree awareness um, assessment through the leadership circle. And then we have a program called Authoritative Performance Accelerator. Once you have identified your strengths and weaknesses as a leader, then we give you a pathway to walk you through so that you can be able to accelerate your performance and be that successful leader that you desire without the overwhelm, without the stress, because your path will be clearly laid out for you. We have a versatile leadership toolkit that just empowers you with many other tools that you need to scale up your leadership capacity. And all these help you to be able to develop yourself into a leader who leaves impact and creates a strategy. So we empower you to develop that impact and legacy strategy so that in the years to come, people will remember who you are as a leader and what you can be able to do. All right. Back to our topic for this week. Why are leadership skills important? As we know, leadership is an essential part of any organization, and it's crucial that leaders have the discipline and the focus to be successful. Developing these skills can be challenging, but with the right strategies and techniques, anyone can learn how to prioritize their work and stay on track. So in this video, we are going to be exploring some of these best methods that you can use to develop discipline and focus in your work as a leader. We will discuss setting goals, creating routines, staying motivated, dealing with distractions, and other strategies for success so that you can take control of your leadership journey. So listen in order to gain the tips. All right. How can we improve those leadership skills? First, you can incorporate discipline into your everyday life. Find a mentor or a leader who can take you through. It can be a coach. Take a leadership course or a class. Learn your leadership style. Identify how you actually show up as a leader. Take on additional responsibilities. Learn to empower and motivate. Set goals and execute them. You have to be an achiever as a leader. And don't be afraid to admit when you have failed as a leader. All these things are going to help you to become that better leader. So let's look a little bit more details into each and every one of them. Incorporating discipline into your everyday life. It's essential to incorporate the techniques you learn as a leader in terms of discipline into your everyday life. You have to start by creating a schedule for yourself that includes everything that you need to cover because you have to be balanced as a leader. So you have to have a schedule that includes time for leisure, activities, exercise, meals, sleep, and your daily work. your targets. This will help you to stay organized. It will help you to develop healthy habits. And additionally, you can be able to set now achievable goals because you have a good structure in place in all areas of your life. So you can stretch yourself and even now be able to even add personal learning, personal development, uh, get a new hobby or a skill. But you have to also make sure that while you are scheduling and incorporating these tasks, you have to take breaks in order to recharge and to relax. So all this will help you to stay focused and balanced in your life as a leader. The second thing I mentioned is finding a leadership mentor or a coach. There are many benefits of getting a mentor, a coach to work with you. It's a very effective way to develop discipline and focus as a leader. Having someone you can always turn to for guidance and advice can be an invaluable way in helping you to stay focused, organized, and motivated. With the help of your coach, you can set achievable goals. These goals can be challenged to know whether they are really the ones that will actually get you to that level you need to be or not, because a coach always works as a sounding board for you. You can be able to create routines that work for you. You can be able to find ways to manage distractions. Someone who is a mentor or a coach will be able to give you constructive feedback and give you valuable insight, point out areas that you would not have thought about and where you might need to improve. So all this will help you to become a better leader because you'll be able to get the skills and the knowledge that you need to be able to succeed in any given situation. The next thing that you need to know is to learn your leadership style. How do you show up as a leader? Are you a leader who is very autocratic and therefore you cannot allow people room to air their visions, their insights, their inputs? Are you a leader who is visionary, who shows up and has a bird's eye view? You can be able to see several things. You are a systems thinker. You can be able to uh, pick up several things. Are you a transactional kind of a leader? With the 360-degree assessment exercise that we do under the leadership circle, we have a tool that will be able to analyze you very deeply and you can be able to do it yourself. So if you wish to undertake this exercise, please drop a message, request me to send you a link, and I'll be able to share it with you, and then we can be able to check your results. But in order for it to be very effective, you need to be reviewed and analyzed by a group of people, and then you can be able to know clearly this is my leadership style. Learning your leadership style is a way to improve your discipline and focus as a leader. So you have to know which one works best for you and which leadership style is actually hindering your effectiveness. For example, if you're autocratic, you might be hindering your effectiveness, even though you might be achieving some level of success at the moment. But if you continue in that style indefinitely, you will hinder your effectiveness as a leader in the long term. So you'll be able to analyze how you interact with others, what motivates you, what's at the subconscious level in your mind that drives you to operate in this area. Finally, you'll be able to find out what area of your leadership skills could use improvement, and then you are able to map out a path that you can work on in order to reach a level where you have overcome your weaknesses and you are actually maximizing your potential as a leader. So it's very critical to learn about your unique leadership style. Taking on additional responsibilities is a great way to actually develop discipline and focus as a leader. When you take ownership of new tasks, it forces you to stay organized and to prioritize the most important tasks first. Additionally, when you take responsibility for something, it encourages you to develop better practices like delegating tasks or finding ways to streamline those processes. Taking on more responsibilities allows you to establish authority in the workplace by showing your colleagues that you're capable of handling challenging projects. And these additional roles and tasks help you to build your confidence and motivate you to even reach for greater heights. The other thing that you have to do is to learn to motivate and empower. Learning to motivate and empower others is a vital skill for developing discipline and focus as a leader. Effective leaders are always able to inspire their team members, so it's very important to learn how to do this effectively. You can try, for instance, to give specific praise when someone does a good job, or give some incentives like an award, a recognition, which will enable them to stay motivated. Additionally, you always need to take time to listen to your colleagues' needs and issues, then you can be able to address them in an effective way. When you offer constructive criticism, when necessary, then your colleagues can grow and develop professionally. So all of these techniques combined will help you to become a better leader while increasing discipline and focus among your team members. Right. The other thing which will help you to work and operate in a realm of discipline as a leader is setting goals and executing them. Setting goals is a very key step in developing discipline and focus. It helps you to prioritize your tasks, determine which tasks need to be completed first. You're able to set specific, achievable goals, and that will give you motivation to stay on track and allow you to measure your progress over time. So, to set up specific, effective goals, start by creating a list of objectives that you want to achieve, break them into smaller, manageable chunks, and this will make it easier for you to see your progress even as you work towards your desired outcome. Additionally, it's very important to create an action plan for each and every goal with a deadline. So this way, you will always keep focused and accountable for completing the tasks that you've set for yourself. Remember, as a leader, you're human. Don't be afraid to admit when you have failed. This is something that you need to put yourself into that frame, that you leaders are not perfect, everyone makes mistakes, and when you make mistakes, you admit them, then you learn from them and you become a better leader in the future. Allow yourself to make mistakes, forgive yourself for not getting it right at the first time, and then try to embrace new things or take chances. Embrace it as an opportunity for growth. Recognize that setbacks are always part of the journey, and utilize them as learning steps and a motivation to improve your discipline and focus so that you can reach the highest level of success possible as a leader. So, in summary, my tips for helping you to improve your leadership discipline skills is to encourage you set goals, create effective goals, develop an action plan for achieving them, measure and move along. Create routines. Strategies for developing efficient routines will help you to stay and be productive. Stay motivated. Be motivated towards your goal and deal with distractions. You have to equip yourself with techniques to minimize distractions and remain focused. And one of them, of course, which is very effective and has been proven, is having a coach. So don't hesitate to reach out and get a coach or coaching services from me. I'm available to support you. Thank you so much for listening. And as usual, please feel free to reach out either through my Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, or drop me an email. I'll appreciate. And like I said, if you want to be able to do a self-assessment exercise in order to identify your gaps and strengths as a leader, feel free to reach out, request for that tool. I'll be able to send you a link and you'll be able to do that assessment online. So have a very good week. Please remember to share and subscribe. Thank you.